As government, what we have done is we've come up with mechanisms on how we can be able to monitor what children are doing and how we can also make sure that they use social media responsibly. So because of that, we have not really said we've banned, but what we have done is we have really come up with mechanisms which we need to put in place. The mechanisms that we suggested within the policy include for us to make sure that there is infrastructure which is put in place, and this infrastructure is supposed to monitor and also see what children will be doing online. There are various applications that we have where we can be able to look at what each child is doing online. And we believe that this is a collaboration, not for us as government to come in and say, yes, we are banning, but we need to collaborate. So therefore, we think the mechanisms we've also put in place is to make sure that parents, children, and the whole ecosystem works together for us to make sure that there is responsible use of social media. We also need our telco players to also play a part. They need to also commit to say we are also going to assist government in pursuing this. And also we need to look at regulations, how we can also come up with standards of compliance, how we can also come up with laws to make sure that any perpetrators will be brought to book. We also need at the same time to look at reporting mechanisms. Maybe we need to suggest even let's say maybe a hotline or anything of that sort. So this is going to be done through a committee that has been approved by Cabinet, which we are going to be calling the Child Online Protection Committee, which includes the Minister of Justice, or the Minister of Justice, the Ministry of Public Service, the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education, and of course ourselves as Minister of ICT. We believe that there is quite a lot that we need to do. As Zimbabwe, we also are working towards a digital inclusion program, which is seen as even looking at how we can adopt artificial intelligence greatly, and therefore we need to work together, the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education, to say what policies do we need to put in place so that we achieve this. We have considered together with the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education a policy where we want to introduce a one learner, one tablet or one device policy, where of course from 2027 we are hoping that we'll be able to try to work together with parents and try to see how we can really enhance our digital inclusion as a country. We were happy that our President, His Excellency Dr. Edwin Nangagwa, has given us an ambitious target of achieving a 100% digital literacy by 2030. And that can only happen if we're going to come up with the enough mechanisms so that we protect our children online. So definitely, yes, the committee is going to come up with more robust measures that we are going to put in place. But currently, we've put systems in place and mechanisms within the policy. And as we're now coming up with the Post and Telecommunications Act, we think that there is also a way that we can also incorporate this so that at least it becomes quite enforceable. Thank you.
This is the current situation we are having in our country. Isusu as news media, tiripopa kutsvagira nyaya. Tinouya nenyaya semaona atinenge tadziita, hatina chatinowedzera kana kutapudza. Thank you so much for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment, like and share. And for that, I'm signing out.